Have you ever known a person who has went through so much but has said nothing and just kept silent? Living in the world back then was very crucial and rough, and it's still rough today. Who knew just by staying silent, this brave, courageous woman that went through many things but conquered and gained so much in the process? During my research, I have gained and have accepted the knowledge to be able to tell you about this phenomenal woman. A marvelous poet, author, dancer, director, and screenwriter, her remarkable talent was equal to her unyielding commitment to a civil and human rights. The duty of a human being is to love. Maya Angelou. Born Marguerite Annie Johnson in St. Louis, Missouri on April 4th, 1928, she grew up in a segregated depression era stamp, Arkansas. In 1970, she was recorded her childhood in I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. She was given a National Book Award nominated memoir. The watershed moment in the American literature was an instant classic for countless young black women who identified themselves and identified her as the heroine of the book and its creator. In 1968, Martin Luther King Jr. asked Maya to organize a march. She agreed, but it was postponed because of the death of Dr. Martin Luther King. He was assassinated on her 40th birthday, April 4th. Devastated again, she was encouraged out of her depression by her friend James Baldwin. Gillespie stated that in 1968 was a year of great pain, loss, and sadness. It was also the year when Americans first witnessed the breadth and depth of Maya Angelou's spirit and creative genius. Having almost no experience, she wrote, produced, and narrated Black Blues and Black, documentaries about the connection between blues music and black Americans' African heritage, and what Maya called the Africanism still current in the U.S. Over the next few decades, Angelou would produce a stage body of work, including the additional titles in her autobiography, 13 collections of poetry poems such as Phenomenal Woman and Still I Rise. She wrote, directed for the big screen. She won 3 Grammy Awards for spoken poetry, including On the Pulse of Morning, which she delivered before the nation and the word of the President Clinton's inauguration in 1993. She inspired millions. Angelou was a guiding light for everyone. She was unapologetic about her love for and support of black women. The great monarch Angelou commanded respect for her presence, voice, and talent. She encouraged many that they could not only endure whatever challenges life presented, but they would always prevail. To one of the most influential women who ever lived, she had a deliberate attempt to challenge the common structure of the autobiography by criteria changing and expanding the genre. In 2015, a United States Postal Service stamp was issued, commemorating Maya Angelou with the Jones Walsh Anglewood quote, "A bird doesn't sing because it has an answer, it sings because it has a song." Though the stamp mistakenly attributes the quotes to Angelou. The quote is from Aguilar's book of poems, A Cup of Sun. On April 4th, 2018, Google presented a doodle to honor their 90th birthday. Even though she has died and gone on, her legacy and her poems are still here with us, and it's still good to know why the caged bird sings. Thank you. Pause.